So what we are going to do is basically use Blender to make some awesome animation and awesome. I'm gonna give you two simple tricks that will make your render look super awesome. One is with a particle system and one is with geometry nodes. All right. Now the first one that is with football, and the second one also is with football. So first we need to make a football. What I'm going to do is simply add a mesh. Yeah, you can search here called icosphere if you want, or what I'm going to do is go mesh here, icosphere. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Go into this modifier section, search for subdivision surface, make it at least 2, apply this shit, and now what we are going to do is go here, come here, anything that you want, go come, and now go to shader editor, add a new, we are going to call this white. White. Now what we are going to do is decrease the, yeah, somewhere around here, anything you feel looks good for you is great for me. Well, now what we are going to do is select things like this. Now what we are, first we need some faces that are a different color than white, because no food wall is white actually. Now what I'm going to do is, first selected this, now shift C and face region. When we select face region, we have this kind of selection. Then control I, it will invert everything. Now it's totally up to you if you want your entire football to be white on the bigger part, on this part, or on this part. I mean, that's totally up to you what you want. Now I'm going to just click this plus icon, assign a new material, and new material, add a black material. Now you may say that you are writing black, but it's not black obviously, because we need to change the base color to black. Now you have a black football. But yeah, it's totally round. It's not a football. Don't get with me, I mean, whatever. So what we are going to do is well, we are going to just, yeah, select all these edges and all these edges and all these edges, and shift G, length, and we are going to do a simple thing, and that is called control minus if you want. But as you can see, the threshold is too high. We need to way decrease it way too little. I think it will be around 0.01. Yeah, it's around 0.0. Yeah, I think we need a little less. Yeah, we need something like 0.03 to 0.09, 0.06. Yeah, that is the sweet spot where you will have this kind of selection. Now what I'm going to do is control B and I add two selections like this. Now make sure to do this, that you at least assign single, yeah, either make it fully black or make it fully white. If you'll make it black, it will look something like this. Yeah, which is looking more better. I mean, more good. So whatever. Now what I'm going to do is control minus, just simply control and click the minus button and alt s, this alt s, and that will insert, I mean, that will scale the thing inside, and control B, a little bit control B, not a lot, just a little bit, for a bit of depth in it. Now you may see that this is looking blocky, but we need to be, yeah, so simply we need it to be looking more of a smooth kind of thing. So what I'm going to do is simply add a subdivision surface, and you can see it looks good. Yeah, it looks good, ain't it? And the insert that I did, the selection, if you do the alt s, that will control the crease that we have. Yeah, as you can see, the crease I'm having is this much crease. So that's all right. Apply, or you may not apply. It's totally up to. Yeah, the definition may be better if you don't apply it right away. And I will give you a simple trick. I got this trick from Max. Hey, he's a great guy. I mean, you should check his channel out. He teaches a lot of things. Now, as you can see, this material, it looks good. Yeah, as you can see, it's a good material, not too bad. Now, if you want, you can add more loop cuts, so it might have a better definition. Yeah, as we have all the selections, We are going to do control plus. Yeah, let's leave it at that. Yeah, if you want to tweak it, just select everything with the length tool and just do what you want with it. Alright, I'm gonna leave it at it as it is. Now I'm gonna use a noise texture, control A, and add a color ramps for more definition and to the roughness. Not anywhere, to the roughness. Make sure you add it on the roughness. Alright. Now I'm gonna check which how much roughness is not in this. Now scale a little bit. Yeah, something around something like this. And that's it. That's it. It will be much better. Now we are going to just control C, copy everything, go to the white material, control V, paste everything, and just just kind of, yeah, and it will have also have a similar kind of, yeah, reflection. So what I'm going to do next is the most important part, and that is to go on this. And now what we are going to do is simply add something called just search for things like grass image from top. Yeah, I already searched for it. And as I am adding a football, so I will search for grass image from top of a football ground field. Yeah, anything. Now, as you can see, there are these white lines, and if you go to this image section, you may find something like this. Yeah, exactly. Something like this. And as you can see, these are licensable, but we don't need that much licensable things. So what I'm going to do is just, yeah, I think this is a free one. And if we are getting a free one, then why not use it? So where is that? This one maybe. Yeah, we don't need that. Uh, yeah, free with trial. I think downloadable. It's a downloadable. No, usually you need to create an account. Hey, that's okay. Yeah, these have some shit kind of things. So download preview. Yeah, they still want something. Whatever. I'm gonna use it. Just Control Shift S. Yeah, that's like stealing, but yeah, whatever. And just save this anywhere you want. I'm gonna save it somewhere like yeah, I think I have a, yeah, blender file in here, and I will just Control Shift N, a new folder called football. Yeah, football. Now we are going to foot some ball and Control Shift new. If you want, you can just make folders like me, like crazy, make folders and put study material inside. That's totally up to you. If you want to, you can. Alright, now what we are going to do is Control A, the images as planes, and as we all remember, I made a lot of folders and hidden our texture here. Now what I'm going to do is just scale it down, GZ, and here. Now there are some things we need to understand, and that is that we are going to add some loop cuts here and some loop cuts here. And now I'm going to do is UV editor and just gonna should I duplicate this? Maybe just try duplicating. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. What if because if I do something like this, then it will not work. I mean, the correct face attribute does not work when you have the texture like this. Yeah, see? Yeah, does not appear. So what I need is I need to, yeah, delete that alpha. and just duplicate the textures again and again. I mean for 2 or 3 times maybe. So what I'm going to do is shift D Y here somewhere like this. Yeah, this one. Now if we are going to do that, we have to be, yeah, sorry for the noise. It's middle in the night, but someone is driving really hard. Whatever. Shift D and duplicate this plane around for few times. Shift D here R 90 degree, and yeah, now that will give us a lot of space for some things that we are going to add. Now what we are going to add? Yeah, I'm gonna show you next. Let's just make this and center. Let me just fix this. Yeah, if you really want, you can also mark all these centers here and there. Yeah, that that will work for now. But if you want, make three look here again, merge these and this. Now that's it. We made our plane, and I think the foreground should be a little smaller. Yes. And what I'm going to do is Control A, add a camera, not dolly camera. I don't use dolly only camera. I use simple cameras. So what I'm going to do, Control A, just a simple camera, and go here, and just a simple shortcut, Control Alt 0, and the camera will be in the viewport view that you were actually looking at. Now it's simple, easy, and awesome tricks. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to change the ratio, to 1080 by 1920. I think we should, yeah, we were okay with the, yeah, this one also. It's totally up to you which one you want to do. I'm going to go in the view section and go here, make it something like this, something like this. Yep, 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 yep. Now there is a simple trick that will make it. Yeah, you may ask, it's not looking realistic. I know it's not looking realistic, but it will surely look realistic. Now what I'm going to do is decrease the this, and I'm going to add something called lights, 3 point lights, and now I should check what is our scale for the object, and it's 25 meters. I mean 1.25 meters. That's like a foot big football. I don't think footballs are that big, so we are going to change the size of our football. Way little, way little. I think it's 2.5. Yeah, yeah. That's almost a correct size. And just going to put everything in the middle space here. Now you may say why it's not, anything is not visible. Maybe because we need to apply the scale, and also here scale. I'm going to the light section and increase the light. Yeah, looks good. Looks pretty good, isn't it? Looks good. And just simple. Just increase the lighting a bit. Now you see it looks good, but we can make it look much better with a simple thing called particle system. Now, if your system is powerful, then it's better to use particles. And if your system is not powerful, then I would recommend that be careful with this particle system, because particle systems are very brutal with your system. They literally make everything. And if your system is literally not taking it, is not able to take it, to go into cycles. And there is the simplify thing, and there will be a culling thing, distance culling and camera culling. Hope to make sure to enable those two. Now what I'm going to do is, as you can see, there are some things like this strands of ears. Okay, this is strands of ears. Now there are a little bit of stand of ears. So we are going to add another zero, and we are able to see some stand of ears. Now what we are going to do is decrease the length, because I don't think the grass are this much bigger. Now you may see the grass does not look realistic. I know that. I know totally it does not look realistic. We are going to make it look realistic with this children single interpolate, and yeah, make sure you control the radius. It's 2 meters. Here it's up to you how much you want to make it. If you make it too much, then the textures will be separated out a lot. As you can see, the textures are moving. I mean, basically, simple means a single strand of hair, and all the other hairs will be around that in a radius, basically. And you can control the length, I think threshold, everything. But what we need most right now, the way much important thing is to control this thing called clumping. Clump is the thing that actually makes it much better. So this is clump shape. Yeah, now it's looking much better, but still I'm not satisfied with it. Make it a little bit twist and turn shape. I think we need to increase that. Now there is a, yeah, as you can see, there are a lot of variations in our grass, and it looks good. Use clump curve. If you want, also you can use curve. But yeah, I don't prefer using curve. Now, if your system is taking this easily, you can, and if you want to increase, you can. Now save the file if you want, or just go and take a look at how what is your actually render looks like. As you can see, my grass are looking so much. I mean, they don't look that good. Now what I'm going to do is first make sure to enable this, because I don't want my system to crash right now. I didn't even save it. I might save it first. Okay, okay. I don't need what is okay, and not shift S, control S. Yeah, sometimes happens. Sometimes we make mistakes. So make a name called main file. Yeah, I do this. You don't have to do this. You can save anywhere you want. It's a tutorial for our football. So I'm going to name it foot tutorial football. Where is this ball? Now football and save file. Now as you can see, it looks kind of shitty. Yeah, it's CPU. So you should, if you have a GPU, good GPU like mine, you should change it to GPU, and your viewport will be much smoother. As you can see, it's very bulky. Our hairs are not looking anything like here. So what we are going to do is go into the render section, and in this render section, I think in the extra part, yeah, no extra part. Okay, where is that? Actually, I think we need to show the advanced settings, then it will be visible, and we will be able to control the hair hair shape. Yes, yeah, we can control the hair shape from there, from this place. Sure. Yeah, I need to go and take a look at everything. Where is, yeah, as you can see, I think the root, if I make it something around 0.1 mm, it looks good. Now we might have to increase our count for the particles. Where is that? particle count emission. Yeah, as you can see, it's 10,000. I think making it 20,000 or 50,000 will make it much better. 20 or 40. If your system is able to take it, make sure to increase it. The more you increase it, the more everything will look better. Now, what I'm going to add a simple thing is called a cube, simple cube, and I'm going to add a simple thing called a new material. And now I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this new material. I'm gonna release this principal VSDF, control A, add a shader, and that shader is called principal volume. Yeah, you will be able to find here the principal volume, and as you can see, the volume is very dense. And yeah, it makes sure to collect the volume into the volume. Now, as you can see, it's too much dense, and it's no not even dense. So I think we need 0.01 maybe. That's a better, or maybe 0.03. Yeah, not 2, maybe 2. 0.02. Got it? Yeah, I think it looks good. But we are missing one thing, and that is this. What we are missing is depth of field. See, just go into the icosphere and depth of field. Now you can do one thing, and that is very awesome thing called go a bit closer. I mean, change the view maybe because it it's not that much better than what we have. If you want, you can make it like this. As you can see, the background is blurry, and our foreground wall is pretty much looking so nice. Now, you can also do one thing. If you have any texture, you just project the texture on the ball and add a simple empty here, and just make sure to, yeah, select that empty as our depth for depth and field, and that will make it everything blurry. And this blur is natural because the stuff is, as we actually scale our object down. Now, as you can see, it looks good. It looks much better. Right, now we can go to the next product render, and we are going to use geometry nodes to make that. So let me see how much recording. All right, so we are going to now use our geometry nodes to make something awesome. So what I'm going to do is just hide this. We are going to use the same thing. Yeah, I'm going to make a collection and I call it grass. Grass. Yeah, grass. So, okay, and just hide this. And what I'm going to do is just hide everything that we already set up. Alright, everything else the same setup. Just we need a simple plane here, and I'm just going to give you a simple trick. It's a max hey trick. The max hey guy, he's just a king of environment lighting. So I will you should check his channel out, man. He is just awesome. Right. Now what I did was I just added this cube and then just add a bevel modifier, obviously, to make it look much more nicer and sexier. So yeah, it looks good. Object, shade, auto smooth by angle, anything like that. Now go here and add, instead of adding a, yeah, just leave the plane and add a cube. And now shades, just scale it down a little bit, go to the geometry node, add a new geometry node. And in this geometry, what I'm going to do is add a distribute points on node on faces, add instances on points. Now everything is disabled, and you can see this is the cube 01. And just, yeah, we need to make sure we are selecting this one, the cube 2, and just drag our cube 1 here, cube 001, and geometry to instance. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but it does not look good, you may say. Yeah, you sure will say. we probably will say. So what we are going to do is simply add a thing called random skill. Oh, it's not random, it's random value. Sorry. So you need to add a random value and just increase decrease everything and you will have a good random value. Now what I'm going to do is go to edit mode and scale it up and down and just hide it, just g the scale it down and little bit like this, way smaller. Shift D, shift D, shift D, scale down, yeah, select everything, shift D, everything, shift D, shift D, shift R, shift D, but just duplicate, select a duplicate, and that will make everything look much better in the long run. Shift D. Yeah. What I'm going to do is select one of these, shift D, scale up, B up, scale it pretty high, shift D, just randomize, scale Z, scale Z. Yeah. I'm just gonna duplicate it a few times, and then I will do the commentary again. So with perspective commentary. Now what I'm going to do is to portray our football. We are going to add this simple, yeah, this one in here. I'm just gonna distribute some of these like this. Shift D and just duplicate it around few times like this. Shift D and duplicate again. Shift D duplicate again. Shift D duplicate. Now you may scale down, scale C. Yeah, just to make a variation that looks good enough. I think increasing the scale for this will make it more better. Now what we are going to do is simply, yes, set our camera here and to set our camera. We're just gonna do this, go here, everything, and we need to unhide our icosphere. We're going to select our icosphere wherever it is and go and place it here. See, we have our icosphere. All right, I think we have our. We also have something like this setup. So we need to delete or hide this so that this does not affect everything. Now we need to increase our volumetrics and select everything like this, the part like this. Now there is something that you should make sure that first when you move this, the empty will stay in empty's place. So to make the empty love our football, we just need to make, I mean, parent our empty to the football. Now just rotate it so our empty looks to the direction. Now when we go to our, yeah, as you can see there is nothing. You're not able to see anything right now, but it will look better. It will look good. I'm telling you, see, it will look better. Here, up a little bit, increasing the density of our light. keeping it. Now you can see we need to increase it a lot, I think. A lot more, 1000 times at least. Yeah. Now it looks a bit better, but I don't. Yeah, somehow the radius is good. Yeah. I think the radius should be a little bit more. Yeah, exactly something like this. The fall off is too smooth for it. So good. Maximum bounce, good. Spot size, way too high. Length, length. Now I think we should copy some of these slides. I think one from here, one from should be here, and one from same direction actually, and one from should be here. Stick. Looks much better as you can see. If you want, you can. Yeah, it looks good. It's much better. Click, 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 click. If you want, you can make a render like this, and if you want, you can add material in this, and that will make it more awesome. Sure. I think a little bit of now if you really want, as you can see, it's it's also working in EV, but in EV it's a bit darker, so you may have to take it something like this and find a place that can actually illuminate our product like this. Now if we go into render mode, yeah, now it looks much better actually with the EV setting. So what we are going to do is we go into EV, and if you want to add material in this, just simply go into our, yeah, material section and add any material you want. I think this might look good. Just play with the settings, and I think that will make it look much better. As you can see, it looks good. Looks very good. But if you want more contrast, anything else, yeah, just add it. And just for a simple trick, as you can see, it looks good. Now we can just do one thing, and that is to increase our football shape. So it pops up on the same. And you can do also one thing, and that is to go into the composite setting and use dots. And in this setting, what I'm going to do is add a glare. L glare, glare, and with a formula simply formula. And in layout mode, you go here and always. Now if we go into the composite and just uh, see, come on. Mm, yeah, mix problem medium threshold. The lesser the threshold, the more the glow. So I think it's much better at something like, yeah, 5. Looks good. And this size you can decrease or increase the size, as you can see. There are a lot of glows you can also add, like something like streaks. Streaks are not good for this kind of environment, but we have a volumetrics in this. So I think this looks good. This looks good, really good. I hope you will be able to make this. And yeah, you may check something out like another texture like this. Yeah, use everything. Yeah, just use, check which one you like, which one is better for you, which one actually is working for you. Just add this. See, yeah, the dark silhouette also looks good. This is also giving a contrast to our football. Actually, our football is popping up a lot in this thing. And if we add us another light in here, in this setting, then you will be able to see one thing, and that is how good our football actually looks. Do that. That's just gonna, and to make this to just because we don't need, have to see the actual cube in the fog setting. What we are going to do is display and go into the bound section, and this will make it much easier to navigate. And as you can see, it's actually intersecting. So to fix that, I just fix it. We can also do this thing. Actually, this might also work. Let's see if it works or not. That works, but there is something missing. The light is only coming from one direction, and I think that's not good enough. When the fall of should be like this. Yeah, now it looks somewhat. Yeah, add one light here so that our football have a visible light at least. And just make sure to decrease the spot size. Just just play with the settings until it looks good for me. Now I think I should just make it half the size. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I think I should change this position to this place. We just put here the sport size. Use the sport size. Yeah, that is making it. I think our all right. I think this one is not working actually perfectly. But yeah, this is working now maybe. Yeah. What if I use this texture? This one. Just use any texture from this Blender kit. So which one you like? Any actually? I think the first one was better. For some reason, this one is working perfectly. Yeah, actually, this one was better. Yeah, exactly. Now, I hope you like this. Join my Patreon. I will be providing everything. I will arrange everything and provide. So you can have a look into it. So, bye bye, Tata. See you in the next video. For now, let's see what is our random looks like. Way better than I anticipated. If you give it a lot of time, it will be a worth result. I mean, you will be able to make something good out of it. So I hope you liked it. Now I'm gonna go to OBS and start the stream. And it's 43. I think I need to edit it a lot. So thank you for watching. Join in my Patreon, my Discord, anything you want. I think I also have a Discord. And subscribe if you can, because I don't have any subscribers. So you all will be my family from now on in YouTube. So I hope I will have a 1,000 people family till this month, maybe. Let's see what happens. And the like aim for this video is maybe 50 likes, if possible. Who knows how much people will be watching? At least 50 likes. If 50 likes are achieved, then I will be making another tutorial. Or if you really want anything, just comment and I will be making it. So thank you for watching. See you in the next video.